Hello and welcome back to another video. And oh dear, who's been a naughty boy then? Well, apparently nobody, but someone's had their account terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Who could that possibly be? I mean, strange. There's two ways you can sort of put a YouTube channel name into the URL bar. One with, in this case, just youtube.com/c/ and then the name. And then the original way it's handled with a load of random characters, seemingly. Because if you do it one way, you get that with all the random characters. If you do it with the proper name, the full name, you get that. So is that not available, or is it just terminated? Terminated only 9mm. So I'll come back to my tweet in a bit. But yeah, this Tom Warren from The Verge, that website who showed you how to build a PC and then completely botched it, which was absolutely hilarious. I think they've probably taken the video down from the website now. This Linus Tech Tips YouTube channel has been hacked to promote crypto scams. Feels like not a week goes by without this happening. It's beyond time for Google and YouTube to better protect creators from falling victim to this. So, excuse me. Just go to their website and yeah, just basically saying the same thing, but they got over 15 million subscribers. 15 million subscribers. So obviously they've changed the details. How you do that, I don't know. Well, obviously somehow getting in with the password and then just completely screwing it up. And I've just commented. Where's my tweet gone? There we are. Did I put that tweet twice? Yes, I've got it twice. So I put YouTube seriously screwed. Oh, by the way, yeah. Countdown earlier on. Rachel Riley, the number that came up on the machine with all the numbers that have been given was 621. I mean, really, the machine should always make sure it can give a number that's possible to get, because sometimes it somehow comes out with numbers that you can't get. So it's obviously just a random number generator, but yeah, I thought it was doing some complex calculations to work a number out. Anyway, the number was 621, and they also had a 9. And so in a way to sort of get to another number to make it, yeah, it's divisible by, you had to multiply, excuse me, you had to multiply that together some of the other things. And she said 621 is divisible by 9, so you're just looking for a 69. Ooh la la. I won't, yeah, I was going to just bring up a picture of Rachel Riley then in a suggestive pose, and I thought, no, better not, because you know how YouTube is, and this is the problem that we're looking at with YouTube today, because it's just seriously screwed. I said it's screw when bots dictate policy. When it comes to Linus Tech Tips, I'm surprised they didn't get it on their endless clickbait titles. Yeah, because I've mentioned before, I even commented on their videos. All their reviews, obviously I can't show them now, but their reviews just didn't even, the title, you know, you'll see the gameplay videos on my channel, it will have the name of the game in the title. Obvious, isn't it? Yeah, their titles will be something like, oh, I can't believe that such and such happened. What? Like what happened? Well, you don't really know unless you actually watch the video, because it's clickbait. So you don't even know what thing they're talking about, unless you can perhaps work it out from the picture. But it's just it's so obvious. Just put the title of the name of the thing, the item, Woody Pops, in the title. And I must have been several other people, because you can't have just singled out my comments. But I commented that stop being so clickbaity and just give us a proper, title with it in it, the name of the product. And then they changed it, and they did that. So right, fine. And then after a few months, they just went back to their old habits, and it was all just clickbait crap again, not even mentioning what the product was. So I just unsubscribed at that point. Couldn't be bothered. I also think it's ridiculous when he started growing a beard, because he looks. I mean, I saw on Wikipedia he was about 36. He still looks like a child trying to grow a beard. What is it with men growing beards? It never suits men, and especially as you get older, you just end up. It still goes all grey. It looks horrible. Why do you do you really look at yourself in the mirror and think, oh wow, don't I look fantastic? No, you look a bloody mess. You look like an absolute hobo. Shave it off. But yeah, as Darius said, if some of these YouTubers, like John Hancock and John Riggs and I know he doesn't say Riggs, but just thinking Lethal Weapon man Murto shouts Riggs, Riggs, and now Linus Tech Tips. Well, obviously MJR Metal Jesus rocks with the ridiculous goatee. Looks like something out of well, I best not say, but you know, something unsavoury. But it just beards don't suit men. But yeah, I just unsubscribed from then. What's the point? Absolute bloody rubbish. So just where are we back? Have we got any comments worth having? I mean, at least you can, you know, what's it? Free idea to minimise this, create a lockdown mode for big YouTube channels. Well, how about enable it for all? I hate the fact there's a two-tier system for big YouTube channels and smaller creators. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, as I showed you, it's been terminated. I should laugh. Terminated for YouTube's. Sort of laughing with incredulity because yeah, it could happen to anybody. Again, it was just disabled minutes after the hacker started making old private videos public. It's all a bit mad, isn't it? You see, so many viewers or followers. You see, Tom Warren, there's no need to be an absolute twat with your blue tick that you've not paid for. Just because you're working for some ridiculous left-leaning nonsense clickbait rag who can't even put a BC together. And you got to, and couldn't you take a better picture than that? Because you got a face that looks like absolute bloody thunder. You look like you won 10p and then lost £1. You look absolutely bloody ridiculous. What the hell's Signal? Is that I don't know. Is that one of those? Is that another ridiculous social media thing? Probably. I don't understand that. I don't understand a lot of social media these days. Anyway, TikTok, Snapchat. When I first heard of Snapchat, they said, "Oh, it's where you can post pictures, and they disappear immediately." I'm like, "Excuse me, what's the point of that?" I put pictures up so that they can be seen. I don't. Why would you want to delete it? So yours will expire because Elon said so. Was he replying? I don't know who he was replying to there, but to be a prat every day, Tom. Take a day off. Because it's trending. Linus Tech Tips. Although, even though it's trending, obviously it's not there on the right-hand side at the moment. What is it? Maybe someone can explain. What is it with oh God, excuse me. What is it with hashtags that sometimes they'll, you know, they'll be recognised, or they will. You can just sort of type a few words and they'll fill up, or nothing happens at all because obviously people are talking about it because it's all over the bloody internet. But for example, BBC Breakfast, is that still going? Yeah. So BBC Breakfast. You know, there for a TV show in the morning. That will sometimes disappear. And it'll say BBC Breaking or BBC Bias. Similarly, Jeremy Vine. Somehow that'll change to Jeremike. Or, let's see. No, you see, sometimes it comes up to Jeremike or something. Or, is it, I don't know. But either way, it doesn't always show. Even though everyone's talking about, even though it's got hashtag Jeremy Vine on the right hand side some mornings, you can't actually, it won't fill it in there. What's wrong with the system that makes it do that? It does my flipping head in. Anyway, I'm going to go off and die here anyway. So, my cold is never going away. So anyway, whoever it is, they've screwed up Linus Tech Tips, and the world continues to turn. But it is a bit stupid because it could happen to anyone. Even though Linus Tech Tips is rather a knob. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends. What can I say? It says it's the user's responsibility to change passwords every month. Well, I have a tip there. They always say, do not use the password. Quite right. So here's a tip. Just use password 1. All one word, password 1. There's a tip for you. No one will guess that one. Anyway, yeah, so please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications. Cue Genesis, and cue my voice returning. Hang on.